I promised all of you last video that I was finally gonna narrow down our search for the very best Italian sub in all of New England. And today, we go to the North End, Little Italy of Boston, for me to show you exactly where that is.
What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel as I share my passion for food in New England, especially food here in the Boston area. I've been going around trying to find the best Italian sub. Well, this isn't a review, this is a showcase because I already know where it is. This is Monica Mercato's. You actually take every Italian sub in this state or New England area and put it up against this one and you lose. Let's go to work and let's see what you got.
If you go to the Bunker Hill Mall, the parking lot right next to the 99, don't park in there because there's a lot of rats that will have your car towed. Just park right alongside this 2-hour parking and walk a mile to the most beautiful part in all of Boston, our Little Italy, the North End. When you're shit-faced and the lights come on at 2 in the morning, Bover's Bakery always comes through. Right next to it is one of the best sandwich shops you're ever going to have. Sam Adams sold out, but at least this spot is selling some of the local beer and have the best products. Best store-bought pasta di cecco, and nothing beats pastine. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sick of everybody overusing the word GOAT. There's only one GOAT, and his name's Tom Brady. So this isn't a sit-down joint. There's no bathrooms in house. You order your food, and you get the hell out. This is a real Italian sub, people. I'll explain why in a minute. If you have faith in this family like I do and all the locations they have, I heard their pasta place was pretty good. I will eventually check it out. This sub was smelling up the street with fresh cut cold cuts. I asked to add pesto because you got it. Their pesto's fantastic. Their hot pepper relish made it look like the Italian flag. What a thing of beauty. Remember, I always stress with North Shore beefs how important buns are, and their buns, Monica's, are made in-house. And when they're done with them, they're done for the day. Look, most Italian sub places will give you hot gabagool and no prosciutto. This place does the opposite. They give you the prosciutto, they give you salami, and the best mortadella you're going to have. Look at how thinly sliced the provolone is. And the vegetables they throw on this bad boy are the freshest you're going to get. The bread has a nice crunch to it, but it's not too hard whatsoever. It bites right through. There's no over sodium with these cold cuts whatsoever. There's no additives and bullshit in these meats. And the vegetables that's in the sub are super fresh. They are pickled in-house. The pesto's a little spicy. This is a top tier sandwich. Not just Italian sub, sandwich. A lot of you in the comments were complaining about my meat to bun ratio. Well, the meat's slightly under the bread here, so you have nothing to bitch about, right? If I had to talk about the sleeper of this sandwich, I would say the balsamic glaze that they throw in here, and the bread is absolutely perfectly cooked. Look at the color. I'm in the car! So now I can talk shit. Talking shit about Monica Mercato. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There's two things that you can go into the North End and get that's gonna be better than anywhere else in Massachusetts and the New England area. Pizza. Regina's in the North End destroys everybody. The best Italian sub is Monica Mercato's. The Italian meats, the cold cuts, that don't have the extra additives and bullshit that American meats have in them. The super paper thin, sliced thin meats that are cut. You people in the comments are saying, I don't think they have to be slicedly thin. I think they just need to be stacked up. False. Cold cuts need to be sliced thin. Texture of the bite of Italian cold cuts are very important. You can stack them up as big as you want, but if they're sliced thin, the texture of the bite's gonna be perfect. The texture of the bite of that bread is perfect. The balsamic vinegar has a nice sweetness that evens off the saltiness and the vinegar of the whole sandwich. The balance of the flavors. And $20 for that. You guys gonna bitch about that? You are going to get the top tier premier Italian sub in the entire state. And you're whining about $20? You know my ranking system. I tell you how much I paid for it. $20. And I tell you the actual value of the sandwich. I would pay $120 for that sandwich. I repeat, I would pay $120 for that sandwich. It is a perfect 10 out of 10. For all you New Yorkers that say Boston can't do an Italian sandwich, come up here, try Monica Mercato's, connect me on social media and show a picture you holding a sandwich so I know you're not lying your ass off, saying in a comment, I've been there and I had it. I don't believe you. If you shit on Monica, I don't believe you. We are done with Italian subs for this year. We will eventually go back to it next year. But I showed you the very best. And from this point on, when I go get an Italian sub, the measuring stick is Monica Mercato's. The perfect Italian sub. I'm going to start doing some ramen. And you know where I have to go to get the best ramen in Massachusetts. I'm going to Cambridge, and we're going to do some pizza in the Boston and North Shore area. That's what's coming up. So hit the subscribe button if this is the kind of content you're into. An actual food content creator that loves what he's doing, knows what he's talking about, is actually from the area and isn't a yuppie, and it's going to shoot it straight with you so you spend your hard-earned money the real way. If this is the kind of content you're not into, then piss off. That's it, I'm done!